What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. We're starting the vlog on a Wednesday. Weird, I know, but there is a reason for that. And the reason is, on Monday, we went into the training session. I was warming up. I know my body didn't feel good, but that's generally how my body feels the week before we taper, especially on a secondary day. But it was different this time around. We got into our warm-ups, the stuff that we do before getting under the bar. And then I got under the bar. The bar is fine. I knew I was squatting high, but maybe I just needed a little bit of weight to get me into position and hit depth. And then we load a plate, and this happens. I am not hitting depth. We do that and we're like, okay, you know what? Let's try slow it down. We'll go again, and then no depth again. So we tried one plate 2 times. I text my coach, Ihsan, and luckily this guy's awake, and I feel so bad because he has to deal with me first thing in the morning after waking up. So we hop on call and I get under the bar for the 3rd time. Same thing. So we decided, you know what, let's try benching first. And then I get under the bar for bench. 60 feels heavy, and I let him know that, and we're thinking, all right, maybe I just need to warm up a little bit more. I take 60 again, and I failed. Essentially, we decided, you know what, let's listen to my body, let's take the day off, and we basically scrapped that session. I think having the weekend be super hectic played a role into that. The externals really weren't on my side, and throughout all of yesterday we focused on recovering, getting moving, but without too much external stress. We're feeling much better today, a lot more normal. We're gonna get to the gym, we're gonna take it one step at a time, we're gonna take our time warming up. It's gonna be a heavy squat and bench session. We're working up to a heavy squat single at an RP 8, 2 doubles at an RP 7, and then we have 2 sets of AMRAPs, again, same as last week, up to an RP 6 with 100 kilos. After squatting, same thing, working up to a heavy single, and that's followed by 4 sets of 2. Let's head over to podium. We're gonna start training. That's the top single done. That's 175 kilos, albeit overshot. That's misjudgment on my part. I think I got a little bit too excited when I was talking to Ihsan, and he told me, if the body feels good, just go for an RP 9. And the body feels great today, but we definitely overshot that single. We now need to drop it down. We need to do our 2 doubles. I think we're gonna take 125 for that. Considering we exerted a lot of energy on that single, we should really dial it back and just focus on actually executing properly.
says we did 85 kilos for 2 AMRAPs. That was by orders of coach. So did 85 kilos and man, I'm gassed. I think that single really took a lot out of me, but we got a bench. We gotta get on with that top single. And I'm looking at somewhere around 87.5 kilos, and we know bench has been my most reliable lift of this nationals prep. So let's get into it. Squat, but we didn't overshoot bench. That's the one we're taking today. 87.5 kilos, RPE 8. Gotta back it off. Do our 4 sets of doubles. Welcome to the Saturday portion of the video. It is our deadlift day, working up to a heavy single at an RPE 9. So we're about to do that top single, and the number for that is going to be 215 kilos. Let's get into it. Top single, that was gonna move, but my thumb probably should have powdered up my thighs because my fingers started to unclasp from my thumb, and I've never had grip issues on deadlifts, especially with hook grip. So that's a bit odd. I think the best course of action right now is to move on to the back off because my body actually feels great. It's just a shame. Like you can even see where my fingers came off. It's right here. So that's a bit unfortunate, but we're gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna move on to back offs. I think we have 2 cluster doubles. I'm not panicking. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's two cluster doubles at an RP 7. So I think we're gonna do that with 160 kilos, and then 2 sets of triples, paused, probably around 130 or 140 kilos. So let's get straight into that. deadlifts done. It's a bit annoying. It's kind of like my worst and my best deadlift session in one go, because that 215 was quite speedy, but my right hand did not keep up with it. The clusters felt good, the pause deadlifts felt good, but man, that 215 should have been a lot nicer than it was. I've learned not to panic when things go sideways. I think people are better judged by how they react when things go sideways and you take some detours. So we're staying composed. We gotta move on to bench. My elbows feel both, by the way, it's very symmetrical how uncomfortable it is, but it's super achy around both biceps. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be following the trend of the last few weeks of having a very, very strong bench day, but as usual, we're gonna put our best foot forward. Let's get into it. That's bench, over and done with. We gotta move over to accessories. As usual, I'm not gonna film them, but man, this week has gassed me out. I think I'll catch you guys again tomorrow, and we'll check in to have a little recap of the week. Welcome to the Sunday portion of the video. Last night, I had a little realization. Looked at my thumb and realized there's some blood in there. We don't want that to be an issue on meet day. This has happened before. It happened during Commonwealth. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing again. We need to get all that blood out so that it's not an issue on meet day. So we're gonna take my trusty little Gundam nippers. I have these because building gunpla used to be a hobby of mine. Here's one of the dudes. I can't remember what Gundam this is, but it is from the Iron-Blooded Orphans series. I've never really been a fan of IBO, but I have more up on my display case there. But anyways, let's get back on topic. Let's get this sorted out. Oh man, I'm not gonna like this, but I think during Commonwealth, it wasn't on my thumb because I wasn't hook gripping at the time. It was probably one of these two probably. Just need to get a tiny little hole in there, but it's not. You know what sucks as well? Is that I know my grip is strong enough, I just needed to powder up yesterday. That was such a rookie mistake for me to make, not powdering up. But my days, this thing is not budging. I hope that did the trick. Strain it all out, gotta get some tissues. There we go. I had to pop my thumb. So, Robert Daraha. Bakas kemarin slip up. Oh. So, we have a tiny little hole in my thumb now. We should be good to go for meet day. Anyways, I actually have a call with one of my athletes who is also competing in nationals on the 12th of April. So next week, we need to discuss his game plan, our meet day strategy, because he is trying to win the 83 sub-junior class and he's got someone chasing him down. So I want to put up a good fight and hopefully that's going to be enough to win him that 83 sub-junior title.
Afternoon.
Right.
Afternoon. To be honest, I woke up like 3 hours ago.
I have pretty much your first, seconds, and thirds ready. That was very much an RP8. Like, I asked for an RP8 and that's exactly what you gave. I think we can continue training that into next week and kind of taper it a bit later. And then your deadlift was also really solid this week at 212. I was thinking either 152 or 155. We're gonna take the national record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So option A is usually
Heavy
the
load.
yeah, that's the heavier load. So that's the one that we really want to target.
4 reps, bro. Oh, that's just beautiful, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 175,
Ah, yeah. Oh, I was thinking about 175 too.
right?
We're going the same direction, yeah.
Yeah, but let's say we want 175. It would make more sense for us to jump 10 kilos from.
We can change our openers during warm-ups, right?
You can change your openers 3 minutes before the flight starts. It didn't provide enough data for us to be like, okay, this is your top end strength, because we know we're actually quite.
Just go what you think I can hit. And then I'll think about what's an RP7 on the day. I wish, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, I knew I was gonna be like just a little bit short off that one.
I don't know, we'll see. We'll see on the day. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them, because everything on my part has been said and done. So, the call is over. As far as game plan is pretty much set. And now we can go into a recap of my training week, because it was quite odd. We had a session where we basically couldn't move or get into position, and then we had a great squat session, but I was left feeling extremely beat. And then bench was moving quite well, as it has been the last few weeks. And after that we had a deadlift session. It's like you had your best and your worst deadlift session all in one go, because that 215 moved really quickly and I'm happy with it, but at the same time, quad finger. And if you don't know what that is, it's when your fingers get unclasped by your quad, and we know what happened. But yeah, I think as far as squat goes, it's feeling the best that it's been since the start of prep. We know it's been very hot and cold. I know it's not as strong as it was last year, but if this is the best I can produce, then that's the best that I can produce. As far as bench goes, I'm sure that we're set for a bench PR at Nationals. It's been the most consistent, it's been the most reliable. You know, the proof is in the pudding, the data's on the program. You can see the progression over the weeks. Bench is just moving really well at the moment. Now with deadlifts, I have a feeling we're gonna PR. Not by much, but I'll take whatever kilos I can get. That 215 was a bit of a shame, but at least we know that it's moving quite quickly. All of the difficult work is pretty much done. We need to keep our head down, keep working, and move on to the taper next week. And then it's meet day on Sunday. For the standards that I set for myself last year, we're definitely not at our best at this moment in time. But as always, we're gonna keep pushing and keep putting our best foot forward. With that being said, if you enjoyed, please don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay on the grind. Keep grinding. I'm out.
It's time to lose.